employees who start their careers or their sales careers in our inside sales office, and then they want to go on to bigger and better things. And so we get them trained up here at the site and teach them everything that they need to know in order to apply that to any promotional type of opportunities that they're going for. So some of the pictures that you see behind me are from ISRs who have been promoted to our account executive position, which means that they go out and they sell our UPS services to customers face to face. So we're going to take a walk right on over here as we get closer to our ladder of success with Connor. Connor's actually going to be our 23rd promotion of the year this year. You'll see more pictures behind me of other employees who've been promoted. We've promoted people so far within Texas, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Washington, California, pretty much anywhere you can think of. We do promote ISRs to those AE positions, and we also promote ISRs to positions within the company that aren't necessarily in our sales development. So if you want to take a look around, everyone just say hi. You're live on YouTube right now. Everyone gets together and congratulates their coworkers for doing such a great job and really making it onto that next step in their career. So if you have any questions, like I said earlier, feel free to write in, let us know, and we'll answer as many of them as we can. If you are interested in working in our inside sales building in San Antonio, you can submit your application online. We're always looking for brand new talent to bring in. So, like I mentioned a little earlier, Connor is going to be our 23rd promotion, and we'll get to hear from him. We'll get to hear from our Director of Sales, Derek Kraber, and just some of his friends, his coaches, supervisors, people that have been influential in working with the employees and really bringing them up to speed to get out into the account executive role. So we'll go ahead and travel right down over here to the stairs.
I threw my hair to wash my face, and it's like it's staying up here.
Hi, everyone. We're actually live on YouTube right now. Hi, everybody. So how does it feel to kind of see the employees get to this point of their career?
Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling to get them to see start from the very beginning as a middle market inside sales representative, and then set a goal for themselves and work their way up to meet their goals, and now go out to the district to the next level. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, and Connor is actually being promoted to San Francisco, California. So can you tell me a little bit about when you started in inside sales?
I can. So I started 2 years ago in 2015, and I came straight into the enterprise group on kind of managing territories in Wisconsin for a while, and then I actually moved over this past October in 2016 over to Red River South, where now I manage the energy corridor of Houston. So been there until now, and now moving on to San Francisco. So
Cool. Well, thanks, Connor.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, and so like I mentioned behind me, you'll see, we fill in the next employee to be promoted in this ladder. And it's a reminder as you walk through the halls of the inside sales building every day that there are promotional opportunities. One of the biggest questions that I hear out recruiting for new talent is there room for promotion? And there definitely is in our inside sales department. We're promoting to not only account executive positions, but anywhere where you're looking to grow your talents. So we'll stick around, and our Director of Sales, Derek Kraber, should be arriving any minute, and we'll get the ceremony started. And like I mentioned earlier, if you have any questions, feel free to send them in.
Stand up here. Okay.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another ladder of success. All right, here we have Connor Oosterman going to San Francisco. All right, so you know how we roll. We're going to say some kind things about Connor.
Nope.
And then we're going to give him an opportunity to address the team as well. As I always say, keep it PG-13, and we're going to keep on rolling. So, all right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, I'll go first.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, Connor. Well, congratulations. Connor, the thing I think of the most when I think of you is perfectionist. You are perfectionist almost to a fault, to where in one of the shows, of the many shows that they did, he knew he was doing it a little bit incorrectly, and he stopped again, and did it again, and he stopped again, and started it again. Nobody could tell, but you could tell that something was off, and you just wanted, you didn't care, you didn't give a rat's tail, whatever. You started again, you do the same thing here. You're a huge challenger. It was my pleasure to sit next to you for such a long time and get to listen to you talk to customers, making me think almost daily, wait, can you say that? Like, well, why am I going to give you pricing? Why am I going to do this for you if you're not going to give me more packages? It doesn't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Whoa. But here you are, and your numbers definitely prove and show that that you're doing the right things for the right reasons. And you're probably I've respected a lot of people that got promoted, but you're probably going to be I think you're the first that I'm going to miss. So congratulations. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right.
I'd like to say something real quick. Connor, you've been my best friend since you joined the team, and I've had the pleasure of playing alongside Connor in our work band here, the Inside Job, shameless plug. But I think JC hit it right on the head when he said that you're just a perfectionist and you're very meticulous. There's a saying, everyone kind of throws around, fake it till you make it. You're not faking anything, man. Like, you learn everything through and through. I've seen this, when we've done like the recording stuff, and just how well you know everything, how well you know Drive, just the preparation that you bring to everything that you do. And I'm insanely proud of you. You've come a long way, and I'm gonna miss you like crazy, bro. But
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Kid Cudi.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Okay. So me and Connor have been together our entire UPS career, from training to enterprise to Red River. So very first story I can remember was from training. I thought Connor was the most quiet, laid-back, reserved kid. And then we're doing a group contest, and he goes off on one of our other counterparts. And I was like, wow, this guy has some fire in him. I like him. We still laugh about that today, and that other employee. But I am definitely for sure gonna miss Connor, because like I said, he's been a staple to my UPS career, because everywhere I've been, he's been there too. So I look forward to hearing about your success as you continue to go on, and good to go. Free
Appreciate
forever.
it. Thank you.
Connor, short and sweet, just like Ashton said, started here, and you were never formally my mentor, but starting off at Enterprise under Sylvia Ogden, I was like a crash course with you because we sat so close to each other. Then I saw you for a newer opportunity going to Red River with Yvonne, and I was lucky enough to follow the same path. We're on the same team now again, and the same things happening. I always talk about hanging off outside of work with people are getting promoted, but some of the best times were obviously outside of work, but you make work so fun, man, and you've imparted a lot of knowledge on me, so I'm just so excited for you. So congrats.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Down here, Greg.
Hey, Connor. We're in the Battle of the Bands together. And, I never really got to see the UPS side of you, but I got to see that. You're a brilliant performer and songwriter, and you have the courage to go out and put your own words to a song and put it in front of people. So I think that translates, because I've been in front of boardrooms, I've been in front of staffs of an organization trying to get them to change the way they do business. And so that courage that you had to get up in front of people and do things that were deeply personal to you, that's going to translate very well. I also saw your quarterbacking abilities, right? Your perfectionism, if you didn't like the way your song was going, you weren't afraid to tell people, that we don't need that, or we're doing this, right? But you took charge, and when to be the follower, when someone else was the quarterback, you did what you were expected to do, but when you were the quarterback, and then when you go out there, that's what it's gonna be like. You're gonna have a team sometimes, even sometimes you have to tell your area manager when to shut up and when to talk, right? And whoever else you bring into that sales, whether it's solutions, IAE, or whoever, so that the ability to quarterback will serve you well too. So I've seen some very admirable traits in you outside of work that will translate to making you a great account executive.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Rolling.
So Connor started on our team, and when he first came in, I thought, this kid's arrogant. He thinks he knows everything. I don't want to hear what he has to say anymore. I said, I wish you'd shut up. I wish you'd want to put him somewhere else. But we got to talking. I found out he really does pay attention to everything. He learns. He soaks everything up. Band member wise, yeah, we have great. We had a great run as far as our little band goes, and we're finally getting broken up. Obviously, you're leaving. But as far as the musician goes, top-notch musician. But on the floor, I got to sit beside him. So he actually did a call once where he's going over somebody's business, and he literally, I heard him go through everything you could possibly think of, from customer acquisition costs to implementation of timeline, all that stuff, right? And I was thinking, that's an amazing call. This kid really knows his stuff. Sure enough, he got a perfect score and ended up getting the gift card, got call quality hero. I was like, man, he does know his stuff. All right, okay. Well, it translates. You do your job well. You know everything. You really do. He really is the real deal. Congratulations. You obviously drank the brown Kool-Aid. Yay. So you're moving on to great things. I look forward to working for you one day. Yeah, you're going to do great things, Connor. Yes. Oh, I'm also going to miss the one-day bid challenge. And we're the only ones that did that, by the way. If anybody knows what that is, some of y'all know what that is.
Connor, I want to say a couple things, just real quickly. Not to put any more pressure on you, but there are several ISRs from this site who are in California. Dieter, yourself, Emily, how are we going to keep Charlie. And you're going to one of the best run districts in the country. The best DOS district manager that I know personally, who, Rosemary Turner, will give you a lot of insight, but you know her MDOS is, right? Adam Botten came from this site. Yeah. So not a lot of pressure, but you know what? You're going to do fine. You're going to be a stellar employee out there. You're going to do well. You're going to advance very quickly. That's a challenge, and you're very much up to the challenge.
Appreciate
They're
it.
getting a top-notch, another top-notch AE out there. You're going to go to the best city in the country. You're going to love San Francisco, but you're going to move up. You're going to do well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're going to do well.
Appreciate it.
Elsa.
So, you gotta represent enterprise, right? I just wanna tell you, we're gonna miss you. And I think you're probably the best example for the enterprise folks that have worked around you, behind you, in front of you. But this is a perfect example of what and how it should be. He was with enterprise for us, went to middle market, and now he's on his way, and we're so proud of you. So don't ever forget where you came from. And I'm sure all your enterprise folks that are all up there scattered are cheering you on. So good luck to you, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
What's up, Connor?
How's it going?
How's it going, man? My first impression of Connor was actually the first Battle of Bands meeting from last year, where all the musicians, people interested in singing, met to see whether or not we're going to do for the show for that year. And over time, when he said, hey, I play guitar, I'm like, okay. We had a lot of shoes to fill from the previous year, and so we're like, okay, Connor, I hope you can actually play guitar. And then when he started playing, I'm like, okay, this guy's the real deal. And when we talked during practices, not only do I sense your character, but also your drive to do what you do and your passion, not only for music, but also for what you're doing when it comes to a project. And I understand Battle of Bands was just us getting together, creating a wonderful show for a great cause. But your passion was shown there by your leadership, by, hey, making people make sure we're on set on time, different things like that. Hey, make sure you know that your song's coming up in a little bit. That is a part of who you are. So I know that's what you're going to bring to the table as an AE. Don't forget who you are. don't forget, don't let the people around you try to change you. Help change them because of the character and the personality that you have inside you. Always remember that, man. Remember the music.
Appreciate it.
I'll go now.
Who we got?
It's great getting to know you, Connor. You came on the team just after I did from Enterprise. We kind of had the same route there. Just getting to know you're very detail oriented, very motivated, very perfectionist, like everyone has said. I know you'll do great things out there. It's great also been able to become your friend in personal life as well. So I look forward to visiting.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I go, Connor, man. You know, it's been a pleasure working with you. We've had some good times, crazy conversations, fun talks about technology. I just want to say, man, that you were kind of the model of whenever I sit with someone, what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for someone who's going to pay attention, take notes, and I'm not going to have to tell you the same thing 3 times or work on the same technology over and over. You kind of picked up, you made sure you take notes and understood that stuff very, very quickly. So, you know, when I found out that you were getting promoted, the thought that I had was it was about damn time because I knew it was coming. So I just want to let you know I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
I was gonna say whenever Trey left, you know, I was by myself, and they had two totally different personalities, and at first kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, man. And I was sitting there one day, and I heard him talking to Monica, and I said, oh man, I need to listen to him. And so that whole time on myself, I kept pulling, hey man, how do you do this? How do you do this? And he always taught me everything I needed to know, and I got to learn a different approach to it than what Trey has. So just want to thank you for that. And yeah, man, we had a lot of fun conversations too. We had a lot of fun, man. I want to thank you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Great, man.
Thank you.
I actually wanted to say something real quick. Connor, the little that I've known you hasn't been that much, honestly. Because since I got on the team, I would always, go to Tracy, Team Yvonne. And after that, like they were busy, they get busy, I was like, hey, who do I ask? Who can help me? Who knows, right? And I was thinking, even today, I was thinking, man, not Connor. Oh, that's now. So, and I'm sure some of you will help each other, but the fact that I thought that of you makes sense of why you're getting this position and why you got it. So, really good job, man. And Google I.O., like I said. See you there, man. Good job.
Right.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
All right, my turn. Connor, you're definitely, when I think of a challenger, I think of you. Thanks for always keeping me on my toes. And I'm like, hey, Connor, we're going to do this this way. And you're like, no. What do you mean? Let's talk about it and negotiate. So, yes, you are definitely a challenger. Keep challenging your customers and keep going for them. When they say no, keep going. So I'm definitely going to miss that. On a personal side, I'm going to miss my technology. Who is going to teach me Zoom? And I'll make sure I have Zoom properly for customers. So I'm going to miss that. Connor, you're going to do great out there. I wish you nothing but the best. And congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I think as you heard, there's so many layers to Connor. There's so many different facets. So you have, and it's been such a pleasure to get to know all the different sides of you, as far as your talent, getting to see you battle the bands. I mean, you're awesome. There's no other way to say it than wicked smart. You are wicked smart. And like Tracy, just reiterate what Tracy said, I mean, your technology, acumen, it's great. And I have felt so blessed that we've had you on the team and we've been able to have that help. And you have always been somebody, and you know it, I'm like, Connor! That I can, when I need something, I can call on you and you get it done. And then your call quality alone with your customers on the phone is exceptional. So it's been great getting to see you come also from Enterprise to our team, and from the very beginning say, this is what I want to do, Yvonne. I want to be an executive, and you made it happen. You made it happen. And in such a quick time too, you soak up everything like a sponge. So I'm so excited, so happy for you, so excited you're going to California with some of our peers, and look forward to seeing what you do. You're going to be great.
Appreciate it.
congratulations. I know you're gonna do really well at San Francisco. Man, I know we had ups and downs here. Several times we had that talk, but I'm glad you moved forward. Hey, the grass is green on the other side, and I know you're gonna do really well in San Francisco. If I'm ever down in the area, at least I know I got a place to stay in that stuff area. So we'll see. Hey, doesn't mind, man. Man, again, best of luck to you, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
PG-13, right?
PG-13.
All right, so.
Well, you're the boss, though, so.
Yeah, well, I always have to say this when we always talk about don't forget where you come from. There's all kinds of reasons why I say that. Obviously you're representing inside sales, and you're always going to be an inside salesperson no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're going to represent us. And we're proud to have inside sales on the back of your jersey, obviously, to represent our team. But it's always interesting to see the maturation process, right? You watch somebody come in, and they kind of know what they're doing, and they really don't know anything at all, and then you watch them start making those steps. And you just start crawling, you start walking, and then you're such a fast learner. And I like to echo the whole Battle of the Bands thing. And of course, we were doing it for United Way. It was a great cause, and we spent a lot of our time together by doing that. But the nickname.
Diva.
They might have called him Diva and Connor Con. I call him Prima Connor. As everyone alluded to, he would not hesitate. And look, wrong chord player. You're not playing on this song. Roll it. You are out. And he would cut you out the group. You're like, oh man, I'm not playing. Okay, my bad. Or he look at you, meaning you need to turn down so you can hear him. That's okay. But no, those traits will translate well. The meticulous attention to detail, the planning that you're going to need to be a successful AE is super critical, man. So we're super proud of you, man. So
thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, team. You're coming.
Thank you.
We get the team members to come on down. Group photo here. Are we good? You got everybody? Turn it sideways. Denise was like, ah. You got us?
Yes.
No, we don't.
Be like, Cat, you got safety pictures. All right, so let's get our own picture here. You've seen them, you know what to do, right?
I
Right
got
behind
this.
you here.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, you've been practicing your. Oh, there you go. Hang on, let her get the picture.
Okay.
All right, your turn, baby.
All right, awesome. Well, first off, thank you everybody for being here. I will say it's kind of weird to be on this side of the ladder of successes. I've been to so many and it's the first time. So, but did want to start off by saying thank you to everybody and UPS as a whole for giving me this opportunity to come and work with all of you. Out of college, I was looking for a job for like 6 months, and then my dad was like, why don't you try for UPS? And I just told him, no, Dad, I don't want to go sell cardboard boxes. I got here and found out that it was so much more. We do so much more than just move boxes. I like to say it just keeps the lights on. So I got here and training was awesome. I know Billy isn't here, but he made training such a great experience. It was the perfect transition to go from college, being in a college type atmosphere, classroom, to translating those skills to a real world job. And it's been so much more than just a job, it's been a career. So I definitely want to thank Billy and Sylvia, I don't think she's here either, but for training me as well as they did, and Dennis, for just the valuable information that they've imparted into me. And class of 78 has been a great ride with all you guys here, so well, hopefully I'll get you guys out there soon. So thank you for that. Elsa, thank you so much for everything. She's my first manager here at UPS in the inside sales division here. So I don't know if any of you have ever had career discussions or ever talked with Elsa in any way, but she is so awesome and puts so much passion into everything that she does, not only here, but into developing people all the time. Every single time I had a conversation with her, whether that just be about my job or just where I wanted to go with the company, it was always, you can do whatever you want, this company can take you anywhere. And that has really rung true for me in my time here, so thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Beautiful thing.
I had a couple more. I got them all written down, so I don't want to miss anybody here. Also, Suzanne, I don't know if she's here. My first mentor in Enterprise. I know I probably bugged the hell out of her with all the questions that I asked, and now you guys have all that. So, but she was so awesome in every single thing that I ever asked her. Whether she was on the phone, I would just stand up, look over. She's on the phone. She would put it on mute and still answer my question. So she really helped my development immensely in Enterprise and helped me move forward as quickly as possible. And then I was eventually teaching her things, so it's kind of weird like that. She was the best mentor that I've ever had here at UPS. Just getting to have that transition from Enterprise, it was perfect because I had Billy and then still got to keep learning, moving there with her. So thank you for that, wherever you are. Appreciate it. And then I did have the pleasure to move from Enterprise to middle market last October, and that was a great transition. I was really hesitant at first, just because it was something new, but took on the challenge, and I got to be on Yvonne's team with Petra for a little while there. And I know I was asking a bunch of questions, and then I got to sit next to Chris, and I'd already known him, so that was awesome. But Chris helped me with everything from pricing questions to how do I do this, or how do I create an account? And then he told me, and then we just kind of kept bonding. So I really appreciate all the help and knowledge that you have given me in my short time here, it seems like. So thank you so much for that. And Tracy, I know you kind of transitioned after Petro. Thank you so much for all of your knowledge, career advice, life advice, putting a smile on my face every day. So thank you so much for that. Yvonne, thank you so much for being that mentor and that person driving me forward with everything that I have been working on, whether that been just stupid stuff with customers or helping me out with career advice. I really appreciate all of the knowledge that you've given me, and you guys both really care so much about everybody on our team and everybody else that I'm sure you've ever spoken with, having career discussions. I mean, getting to have those conversations where just taking us aside and saying, hey, is everything okay? Are you having a bad day? What's going on? That really showed me that you guys care so much more than just our jobs, but us as people. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I'll kind of move on. Greg, I don't know. Oh, there you are. Hey, I know you're not my actual manager, but I wanted to say thank you so much for all of the life and career advice that you've given me as well. Getting to practice at your house, opening up your home to all of us, that was such a blessing. So thank you so much for that. Getting the time just to bond with you and asking you questions about what they might ask in an AE interview and doing role plays with you. It's been such an immense help with moving my career forward. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Derek, there's not a whole lot of words to describe the amount of help that you have given me, but I really appreciate all of the time that you have taken out of your schedule to just sit and talk with me, whether that be about music or my career and helping me move forward with my AE career. So thank you so much for that, and opening up your home to us as well for all the good times we've had playing together and just getting to spend that quality time. It's been awesome. So thank you so much for that. I will never forget it. Never gonna forget Inside Sales and everybody on Red River South. You guys have been awesome, especially my specialists, Tyler, Ray, Richard, Josh, Larry, he's not here. Thank you so much for all the knowledge and help. You guys were always right there whenever I needed help. And that helped me so much. So thank you very much, Josh. Appreciate all the technology talks that we had and just getting to learn more. You do so much more than just technology. You're so good at everything as far as business processes go, how they operate, who I should be speaking to. So thank you so much. We'll definitely be staying in touch regarding all that stuff. So, and then lastly, just everything here as a whole. UPS has been such a great blessing in my life, and it really has been life-changing, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next couple of steps here that I'll be taking in my UPS career out there in San Francisco. So don't forget to email me. I'll definitely be staying in contact with everybody. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, give it up for Connor! All right, this concludes our ceremony, so everybody get back in. Sell, sell, sell.
Thank you so much.